Pearl Harbor took place. This was a place that most of us had never heard of before, Pearl Harbor. I walked in that kitchen of my home on that Sunday afternoon, and I said to my brother, "What are you listening to?" We didn't have TV in those days, you know. Portable radio sitting on top of the refrigerator. He said, "Oh, Pearl Harbor." I said, "Pearl Harbor, where's that?" He said, "Oh, Pearl Harbor, it's down in Hawaii, around there." I said, "Well, what's going on?" He described to me, and we listened to the radio. Couldn't imagine the magnitude of this thing. And next day, a number of us were collected in the office of the maintenance man next door to us, maintenance man working for the same company that I did, listening to the radio of President Roosevelt, his speech about this day of infamy. And now it's starting to impact on us as to what the potential here was for us and whatnot, and the seriousness of this whole affair. The one that stood out in my mind particularly was April 12, 1951. I won't forget. Particularly, we were in formation, leading a formation. On the ship off, we were attacked by fighters, and there's some ground fire at one point and whatnot. And the aircraft off our right wingtip sustained enemy fire. And the scanners, who were windows, blisters, so to speak, looking out, reported there was smoke coming from the Bombay area, heavy smoke, intense smoke coming from there. And then about that time, 3 people bailed out from the forward section. And they reported that the 3 parachutes were coming out at this time. And then the ship disintegrated off the right wingtip, completely disintegrated. My yellow sea, they were parachuting into water. Yeah. They lost sight of gunners, scanners, lost sight of the 2 gunners, 2 parachutists rather. And we stayed with the one, and Joe called for help. A British gunboat was in the area, Allies. And the commander of the British boat, I could hear over the phone, was stating that he has so much draft to his bottom. He's talking about how much water he had. And there comes a point where there's not enough for a ship to get in there, enough water there. So he had to beg off on that one. So an alternate was a search aircraft that had a life raft in it. Dropped one, but they dropped it too far from the guy in the water. And Joe told him, said that he's not going to be able to get that far. We didn't know how injured the guy might be either. But we stayed with the one that we did. And until they fished him out of the water, and we ran low on fuel, couldn't get back to our home base in Korea, and landed at Busan, friendly base, South Korea. Joe got a phone call. We got a phone call from Daegu saying that they had taken parachutists, and they said that we're bringing the survivor in to where you are right now, to Busan, for you to take back to Okinawa, because we don't have the medical facility that you would have back there on Kadena. Well, they couldn't fit him up front. He was lying prone. So what they did is they took him through the palm days, old rope, and we're on the ground, of course. Took him through an access door in the bomb bay and up, and they put him in the back of my seat in the back of the aircraft where I was seated. And in back, we had him laying out. I think they had him sedated. We didn't talk much. I didn't figure that he was not up to it and whatnot. And they kept him comfortable there, and then we took off and flew back to Kadena. When we landed, why the medics were there. The medics were there, fire department, and chaplain and stuff like that. The man was Chuck Schallenberger from San Diego. He was Mr. San Diego of 1948, body beautiful. These guys. Yeah. Wow. He was a lone survivor.